about to go live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, right on 8 o'clock. It's 3RMN live on YouTube around the world. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the world on YouTube for tonight's 3RMN broadcast, the 9th of November 2014. First, we're starting off with community news on 3RMN. We are MN News. And now, top story tonight. Peppercorn leases for some sport and community groups in the city of Teacher Gully. Peppercorn leases have been drawn up for 13 community groups as a result of policy endorsed last year to guide leasing arrangements on council buildings and playing fields. Teacher Gully councillors have so far given a go-ahead to lawyers to draw up leases for 15 individual community groups in total. This includes 2 groups that will need to pay annual lease fees. Teacher Gully Motocross Club will pay $706, and the Teacher Gully Cricket Club, Crockett Club will now pay $788. The fees are based on a across-the-board formula designed to help reduce running costs for groups by rewarding those who improve their facilities and allow public access. The formula was devised following community engagement in 2013 in a bid to find a fairer method. These arrangements allow groups to grow and develop so they can offer residents a broad range of choices. So Brian McMahon, Chief Financial Officer for the City of Tea Tree Gully, council staff will continue to lease negotiations. Hold on, I've lost where I was. But council staff will continue to lease negotiations with other community groups after the November local government elections. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the local government elections have been decided. Now I'm trying to find the official votes. I'm trying to find the Teacher Guy election. I'm trying to find the results. I just cannot find it at the moment. I've tried the ABC. I'm trying everything. Okay. Okay. We are trying to get this up. We do apologize. Okay, we're getting all these country results. We are trying to find I really do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to find these Teacher Guide Council results from today. We're just not finding them up on anywhere. We can't find them on the Teacher Guide Council website. Teacher Guide. Okay. All I know is Kevin Knight is now there. So Kevin Knight is now mayor of Teacher Guide. Okay, I'm doing my best here, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot find the results. I will try and find them as soon as I can. Okay, I do apologize. Okay, we'll move on from that then. Sorry, I wasted about 3 minutes doing that. I really do apologize. Um, so there's dog obedience classes now at Teacher Guide Council. Um, uh, Dog obedience classes. Attending dog obedience classes doesn't have to come at a big cost. It comes when it comes to time and money, but it does have its rewards. The Teacher Guide Council offers weekly dog obedience classes at the annual cost of $25 for residents act and $40 for non-residents. And the good news is that you will receive a dog registration rebate once you and your dog has successfully completed level 3 of the training. The classes are held every Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Ridge Haven's Ashley Avenue Reserve. Go for half an hour. You will learn how to teach your dog to gently walk beside you on a lead while without dragging or pulling, and respond to simple commands such as sit, drop, stay, and come. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that completes community news. We'll be back Friday. For one more, Civic Centre is at 571 Montague Road, Mulberry, SA 5092. It's open Monday to Friday, 8:45 p.m. to 5 p.m. General inquiries, you can also telephone them on 8397 744. Emergency after hours, 1300 788 131. If you have a real emergency, call 000. And email them at cttg@cttg.sa.gov.au. 3 RMN, AO 6 p.m. It's time for Mulberry North local weather. And for the rest of tonight, it will be a clear night. Winds south to southwest, 20 to 30 kilometers an hour, becoming south to southeast and decreasing to 15 to 20 kilometers an hour during the evening. Tomorrow will be a sunny day. Winds southeast, 15 to 25 kilometers an hour, increasing to 20 to 30 kilometers an hour, and becoming gusty about the hills in the late evening. Southwesterly sea breezes, 20 to 30 kilometers an hour from late morning, reaching 25 to 35 kilometers an hour about the northern coastal part during late afternoon and early morning. Tomorrow, it will reach a maximum of 27 and um, a minimum of 8. Tuesday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 11. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a maximum of 35, a minimum of 17. Thursday, light shower, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 21. Friday, rain, a maximum of 20, a minimum of 12. And Saturday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 22, a minimum of 10. For the first light tomorrow at 5:13, sorry, your sunrise will be at 6:06 a.m., your sunset will be at 7:53 p.m., and your the sun has set over Mulberry North for tonight. And next 12 hours in Melbourne North, 9 p.m. be clear 15, 12 a.m. be clear 12, 3 a.m. be clear 9, and 6 a.m. be mostly clear 8. In Elizabeth, it's 19.2, in Adelaide, it's 18.8. Tonight, Melbourne North will reach a blow of 8, tomorrow it's top of 27, currently Melbourne North it's 18.6. For our men, it's 8:08 p.m. Now it's time for national weather. And around the country for tomorrow, Monday. In Sydney, it reached a maximum of 23 and a minimum of 18, partly cloudy. Melbourne, rain, maximum of 20, a minimum of 10. Brisbane, partly cloudy, a maximum of 30, a minimum of 18. Perth, rain, a maximum of 25, a minimum of 17. Adelaide, a maximum of 25, a minimum of 10. Sunny. Canberra, partly cloudy, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 9. Hobart, rain, a maximum of 16, a minimum of 10. Darwin, thunderstorms, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 25. Broome, thunderstorms, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 26. Alice Springs, mostly cloudy, a maximum of 37, a minimum of 22. Tuesday, around the country. Darwin, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 26. Thunderstorms. Broome, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 26. Partly cloudy. Perth, a maximum of 24, a minimum of 14. Rain. Adelaide, a maximum of 30, a minimum of 11. Rain. Hobart, a maximum of 17, a minimum of 8. Cloudy. Melbourne, a maximum of 21, a minimum of 11. Mostly cloudy. Canberra, fog, a maximum of 23, a minimum of 8. Sydney, rain, a maximum of 21, a minimum of 16. Brisbane, thunderstorms, a maximum of 30, a minimum of 18. Townsville, a maximum of 13, minimum of 22, sunny. Partly cloudy day for Cairns, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 21. And Alice Springs, a maximum of 39, a minimum of 19, sunny. Current national summary. A trough is generating very warm northerly winds in western Queensland and New South Wales, and a cooler change in southeastern New South Wales. Another low pressure trough is triggering showers and storms amongst heat in northwest of Queensland, the top end, and northern WA. A high is clearing SA, Victoria, and Tasmania. 3 RMN, it's 8:10 p.m. Now is time for the CFS update for tomorrow. And the Country Fire Service, of course, the season has kicked off. Warnings and incidents. So bans and ratings I'm looking for. If you always dial triple O an emergency, always remember, or teletype it in 106. There were no dangers today, and the only danger we had really was in the Flinders. It had a faint fire danger rating of very high, and the northwest has fire danger rating of very high. No total fire bans for today. Fire bans for tomorrow. It should be a pretty good day for fire ban wise. There should be no fire bans at all. And I stand corrected, no fire bans tomorrow, except there's very high ratings for the Flinders, the northeast, Geeson Air, and the northwest. So just some very high ratings, no severe, extreme, or catastrophic ratings for tomorrow. But you might get some on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll peak it on a Tuesday broadcast, only on CB Radio, but it is though for 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock. 3 RMN, it's 8:11 p.m. Still more to come here on 3 RMN. We'll go through all the news from today. Extreme listeners, you'll get a quick break here and on 3 RMN. And we are back on. Sorry about that, stream listeners. I did lose it for a minute there. Oh, 3 man, we do apologise there. Okay, there you go. Now, a 32-year-old Brisbane man, um, Facebook photo led to arrest and discovery of explosive chemicals. Police say pictures posted on social media led police to search a house on Brisbane's south side where they found explosives. The Queensland Police Service says a 32-year-old Rockdale South man has been charged with several offences including manufacturing explosive following the discovery of explosive chemicals, drugs, bullet shells, and a training grenade inside a Rockdale South home on Saturday afternoon. Police detected an emergent situation under the Public Safety Prevention Act. At least three families living in the homes close to the Callista Road address were evacuated as officers carried out controlled explosions as the chemicals were too dangerous to remove safety. Police said residents were unlikely to be able to return to their homes until Tuesday, while bomb squad officers continued their work. There was no evidence to suggest the incident was terrorism-related or had any links to this week's G20 Leaders Summit in Brisbane. As and as the press conference on Sunday, Superintendent Noel Powell said the man arrested had posted several photos to Facebook himself. He's been posting certain images and comments on Facebook that have come to our attention, and thank God we have been able to action we were able to action it from there. He said. Um, the man charged was not a bomb maker. He's someone with an unhealthy curiosity towards explosive, combined with limited knowledge of chemistry, perhaps more than average level of knowledge in chemistry, it's a lethal combination, he said. The gentleman has been fully complained and is openly assisting us with our inquiries. There was no indication of any violence or resistance. Police would be looking into how the man got his hands on the chemicals, but something will be found out. The availability of material you can buy through chemists, the amount of stuff you can buy online from overseas raises concerns too. They're all things that we will follow up. He said police relied on information from the public in cases such as this one. If there is information out there of activity that causes people's suspicions to be aroused, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call us. Don't be afraid to report something that may be a little suspicious to you. Police Commissioner Ian Stewart said even small amounts of chemicals found has a potential to injure people. It is hard to understand why someone would do this in a suburban environment, he said. Our job now is to make sure that the site rendered absolutely safe from the chemicals. The charged man, who cannot be named for legal reasons, will face the Beenleigh Magistrates Court on Monday. Police also spoke with another man who lives at the home. Okay, more news. And Australian reports of an Australian being killed in Syria. Australian man reportedly killed fighting for Islamic State in Syria. The federal government is working to verify reports an Australian man has been killed in Syria, believed to be the third Australian death over the past month. A spokesman for the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade said it was investigating, but that verifying the reports was difficult. There has been there's been unconfirmed reports of Australian Islamic State (IS) fighters being killed since mid-October, including a Western Sydney actor turned Islamic State recruiter Muhammad Ali uh, Balai. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Balai has been accused of masterminding a plot to kill mega members of the public in Sydney and Brisbane, and have recruited dozens of Australians to fight with extremist groups in Iraq and Syria. The 33-year-old from Sydney was the catalyst for September's unprecedented counter-terrorism raids, when more than 800 police raided homes in Sydney and Brisbane and charged 4 people. Balai, who said to hold a trusted position in Islamic State's operational command and to have facilitated the recruitment of at least half of the 60 Australians currently fighting in the Middle East. But authorities say that they had no evidence confirming Balai's death and have expressed caution. News also followed the confirmed death of Queensland man Zia Abdul Haq, who last month, after he travelled to Syria to fight for the group. Um, Consular assistance is no longer available in Syria and Iraq, and the government is warning against travel into 2 countries. Um, some more stories coming out of here. We'll report on that story on Friday, hopefully. And now it's time for South Australian news, and let's see what's happening in the state. As I announced earlier, Kevin Knight is the new mayor of Tishagai. As I announced earlier. Julie Bishop, Foreign Minister Julie Bishop's high profile on the world stage earns her the title Woman of the Year from Australian magazine's Harper's Bazaar. Australian man, okay. Suspected drug overdose kills 19-year-old at Sydney dance party. Police are investigating the death of a 19-year-old woman after a suspected drug overdose at a dance party in Sydney. Firefighting helicopters to be grounded if drones are spotted, with recreational drone ownership exploiting into the thousands over the past year. Safety regulators and the National Aerial Firefighters fear drones are a very real threat to safety, and they are warning amateur operators to stay well away from bushfires. Um, bridge-to-bridge powerboat race goes ahead despite man's death. A powerboat race on the Hawkesbury River goes ahead despite the death of a man during time trials yesterday. IS commander Abu Bakr al reportedly targeted in U.S. airstrikes. U.S.-led airstrikes have targeted a gathering of Islamic State leaders, possibly including the group top commander Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi in a top near the Syrian border. And now is off to South Australian news. So that's basically your news feed for the day. It's 8:23 p.m. here on 3IMM, Sunday edition. And okay, in sports news, the Sydney Kings have been boosted by the return of Josh Chargers has returned to the NBL in style, helping the Kings to pair a strong victories across round 5. After making light work of Wollongong with an 82-53 road win, the Kings backed up to defeat Adelaide 107-100 to steady their season record at 3-3. The talented American was handed a one-match ban for a brutal flying elbow against Wildcat Jesse Wagstaff 2 weeks ago. While the band shocked with its legacy, Childress was back with a bang this weekend. 13 rebounds and 18 points against the Hawks was impressive, but the 203-centimeter former NBA player stood tallest with the 36ers game was in the balance. Deadlock 54 all at halftime. The Kings surged with an unanswered 10-point run, earning a break they never gave up. For Kings coach Damian Collier, the performance repaid his team's faith and support. So the Sydney Kings have to beat the Adelaide 36ers in Sydney today. School to close for days after fire guts. Vicky Harbour Primary School to close for up to 1 week after classrooms gutted by fire. A South Australian school has been forced to close for up to a week after a fire destroyed 8 classrooms, causing more than $1 million damage. The 580 students at Victor Harbour Primary School will spend at least the first 3 days at home after a blaze broke out at 2 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time on Saturday, completing gutting and building and completely gutting a building that housed 8 classrooms. The Department of Education and Child Development said it will also be making alternative arrangements for almost 250 students displaced by the fire. A number of classes may be moved to the town's high school until temporary classrooms are available on the school site. The department said while air quality testing has not shown um, um, any concerns, the school was being closed as a precautionary measure. Executive Director of Infrastructure Ross Treadwell said while there were asbestos at the school site, contamination issues were not a concern at the stage. So there you go. So sad news came out of Victoria. In Victor Harbour, Wicca Primary School burning down. Yoga company drops an aggressive social media campaign pushing for a boycott on halal products forces a South Australian company to drop the creation and ditch a deal that was worth $50,000 a year. Businessman Martin Heath has been elected as Adelaide new Lord Mayor. Um, okay. Businessman Martin Heath elected the new Lord Mayor of Adelaide, ousting Stephen Yarwood. LXC Lord Mayor-elect Martin Heath says unflying council and engaging the business community will be on top of priorities in the new job. The Adelaide businessman ousted Stephen Yarwood last night in a close race, winning by 218 votes. Mr. Heath said that he felt honoured to have been elected. It was a close election result. Undoubtedly, I'm very, very appreciative and humbled to soon be here, so to speak, he said. It was the Councillor Mark Hamilton's preferences while came my way late yesterday, which ultimately determined the result. As well as working to unify the council and engage with the business community, Mr. Hayes said he would now look at the internal efficiencies of the Adelaide City Council in a basic infrastructure needs of the city. Okay. And now it's time for around the state weather. For LA tomorrow, reach a maximum of 25 and a minimum of 10, sunny. Mount Gambier, clear and shower, a maximum of 20 and a minimum of 7. Port Lincoln, a maximum of 21 and a minimum of 10, mostly sunny. Port Pirie, a maximum of 29 and a minimum of 8, sunny. Renmark, a maximum of 29 and a minimum of 7, sunny. 8:28 p.m. We'll be taking a quick break here on 3RMN with a bit of music. Stream listeners, will your microphone be put on mute for now as we come You two listeners will be back at 8:40. I repeat, 8:40. Back to our YouTube listeners who are joining us tonight, and there we go. There we go. LA Metro news for tomorrow. So if you catch public transport, which a lot of you do, some news. Okay. Okay, so there's new Jet Express. Your Jet Express, as Alex mentioned, first double decker is more than 50 years, and what more, it provides visitors to Adelaide with a dedicated express route between Adelaide Airport and the city centre. Whether you're travelling for a holiday, business, a conference, or to attend one of LA's many cultural and sporting events, there's no better way to enjoy the trip between the airport and the city centre than with Jet Express. And what more is it's all at the same low cost fares as all other LA Metro services. 3-day LA Metro Visitor Pass. Experience all LA has to offer LA Metro Visitor Pass. Just $25 for 3 consecutive days of unlimited travel on all buses, trains, and trams, including tourist maps and travel guides to over 100 tourist destinations, and can be purchased from the following outlets. So the Metro card, $25 3-day pass to be purchased at the airport, I'm measuring. Okay, so that's some good news coming out there. In other news, be a fair player. Okay, I will. A fair. Oh, that's a really bad joke there. So they're asking you to pay fares, but at the same time asking you to be a fair player. That's a really bad joke. I'm sorry, Adelaide Metro, but that's really bad. Sir Edwin Avenue closure. It's to be for currently 9 days. The routes affected will be 200 to 202 to 202F, 204 to 208, be 241 to 245, 248 and 21. Um, these due to Adelaide City Council regulations, so Edwin Smith Avenue will be closed between King William Road and Pennington Terrace from 7 a.m. Sunday the 9th of October, Sunday the 9th of November to 4 a.m. Monday the 10th of November. Overnight from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. on Monday the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 16th, 17th, and 18th of November. But to tours. During these times, all 200, 202, 202F, 204, 28, 204, 241, 245, 248, and NT1 buses will tour via King William Road, Pennington Terrace, and Sir Edmund Avenue, same to tour in reverse direction. During these times, Stop 1 Sir Edmund Avenue will be closed. Passengers can catch a bus from Stop 2 Sir Edwin Smith Avenue. In other news, that starts tonight. So there you go. Started about an hour and 45 minutes ago. 3-day horse event tours. So it's from Saturday the 15th of November. Bartlett's Road between East Terrace and East Terrace will be closed from first service to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Saturday, the 15th of November to the 2014 LA International 3-day horse event. Okay, routes affected H2O, H22, and H22C. In other news, Burton Street closure. Due to LA City Council roadworks at the Burton Street Jeff Cox Street intersection, Buxton Street will be closed to buses from Monday the 10th of November for approximately 4 to 6 weeks. Jeff Cox Street will have traffic restrictions. Bus detours during this time are all 98A and 98C bus services will be detoured. 98A bus services, normal route to stop 7 Titty Street, then via Wellington Square, Molesworth Street, Hill Street to stop 5A, then via normal route. 98C bus services, normal route to stop 5A Hill Street, then via Molesworth Street, Wellington Square to stop 5, then via Tinty Street to stop 7, then via normal route. Bus stop closures during this time. Stop 6 Buxton Street will be closed. Passengers can catch a 98A bus service from 5A Hill Street, North East Cycle Street, South Towers. Passengers can catch a 98C bus service from Stop 5 Strange Ways Terrace, Wellington Square, South Side. In other news, LA Metro. Carey Street will be closed. Carey Street is closed for 500, 501, 502, 503, and 506 services. And just a notification there, but that's been going on for a while now. Richmond Road has been closed for a while. North Road Marine closure. That's basically it. There's nothing much happening. Great Union Christmas pageants, Young Live Railway Station upgrade, starring the Department for Plan, Transport and Infrastructure is is undertaking upgrade works at Glad's railway station to improve access for all pedestrians and passengers. The Super Jungle at Kajera Express has started. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's the LA Metro show. Now it's time to see what's on TV tonight, and we've got our TV guide to be reading out for the rest of tonight. It's between 8 all shows between 9 p.m. to midnight for every free-to-air channel will be reading out except for the shopping channels, because I don't think a lot of people care about the shopping channels, to be honest. Okay, on the ABC tonight, 8:42 will be Fleming, the man who would be Bond. 10:11 will be Doors Open. 2012 Crime starring Douglas Henschel and Stephen Fry is very PG. 11:54 will be Filthy Cities. On ABC2, 8:22 will be The Roast Finale. 8:34 will be Blackfish, a 2012 documentary by M. 9:56 will be Louis Theroux's African Hunting Holiday. 11:54 will be Toy Boy. On ABC3, 8:52 will be The High Fructose Adventures of the Annoying Orange. 9:05 will be Rush TV. 9:30 will be Rage. On ABC News 24, 8:30 will be ABC News. 9:02 will be 1 plus 1. 9:30 will be ABC News. 10 o'clock will be the ABC News Update. 10:01 will be the Mix. 10:30 will be ABC News. 11 o'clock will be Big Ideas. 11:30 will be the ABC News Update. And 11:31 will be Landline. On SBS 1, 8:30 will be Berlin Wall, Closing the Iron Curtain. 9:30 will be Cold Case, JFK. 9:30 will be The Gatekeepers, a 2012 documentary rated M. On SBS 2, 9 o'clock will be the Birthday Boys. 9:30 will be South Park. 10 o'clock will be the A-League Extra Time. 11 o'clock will be In Her Skin. And 11:50 will be The Feed. On NITV, 9 o'clock will be The Other Side. 9:30 will be On the Ice, drama rated MA. 11 o'clock will be Bush Plum. 11:30 will be Nagara, and 11:45 will be Nagara. On Channel 7, 8:30 will be The Big Adventure. 10 o'clock will be Resurrection. 11 o'clock will be Castle. 7:02, 8:30 will be Escape to the Country. 9:30 will be Escape to the Country. 10:30 will be Homes Under the Hammer. 11:45 will be Britain's Empty Homes. 7:30 will be Hotel on 7 Mate. 7:30 will be Hotel Transylvania, a 2012 action starring Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg. It's rated PG. 9:30 will be Van Wilder, Party Legend. 2011 comedy starring Ryan Reynolds and Tyler Reid. It's rated MA. 11:30 will be Infestation, a 2009 action starring Chris McQueen and Brooke Nevin. It's rated AV. On 9, 7 o'clock, big 2020, Australia versus South Africa. I'll tell you how that's going. Australia coming out to bat. 10 o'clock will be Hard to Kill, a 1990 action starring Steven Seagal and Kelly Leibrook. It's rated M. On Gem. 8:40 will be Eat, Pray, Love, a 2010 drama starring Julie Roberts and Billy Crudup. It's rated M. 11:25 will be Martial Law, Texas. On Channel 99 Go, wait for Big Bang Theory. 9 o'clock will be Big Bang Theory. 9:30 will be Ocean 12, a 2004 crime starring Brad Pitt and George Clooney. It's rated M. On 1, 8:30 will be Gold Coast Cops. 10 o'clock will be Mean Machine, a 2001 comedy starring Vicky Jones and David Hemmings. Is rated M. 11 o'clock will be MotoGP 2014. 11:30 will be MotoGP 2014. On Channel 10, 8:30 will be NCIS New Orleans. 9:30 will be the Grand Water Show. 10:30 will be Party Tricks. 11:30 will be Another Earth. On 11, 8:30, Big A Heartbreak Gig, 2007 romantic comedy starring Ben Stiller and Marlon Ackerman. 10:45B, Have You Been Paying Attention? 11:45B, Everybody Loves Raymond. And on 44 leg, 8:30, Bigger Gunfires. 9:30, Bigger CC Report. 10 o'clock, be Fire TV. 11 o'clock, Bigger Deleted Dave Show. 11:30, Big The Car, Gogs, and Masterpieces. 8:52 3 Iron Man. That completes tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all our stream listeners tuning in tonight. We'll see you from Friday, 6 o'clock to 9:30 for the cricket. Australia versus South Africa, one day international. And it's 8:52.